Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Bible study. Today we continue with Song of Solomon, chapter 7. And for some reason, this is one of my favorites because of the struggling of the bride to get to that level where Jesus wants her to be. It took some time through struggling tribulation, and there she is. So let's dive in. Song of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 1. How beautiful. And I put the translation that is actually emphasized is like how beautiful on the mountains are your sandal feet, O daughter or prince daughter. And the translation here says also that brings good news, and you are truly royalty. And so wait a minute. So we are on the mountains. At this point, we are in the mountains, and they're like 7 mountains of the Lord. And it says in the translation, says, how beautiful are you are with the sandals on your feet, are you standing on the mountains? So at this point, we are in the mountains. Wow. So we did accomplish, we went through trial tribulation and all that. As we went through all this suffering, inside our soul became beautiful, and the beauty, it's inside, it's not on the face, it's not on the body. Whenever it says about the beauty in the Song of Solomon, it's about inside, like in the soul. And we came transformed from that stage, from we didn't even want to go with Jesus nowhere. Now we are on the mountains, and that's an accomplishment for all of us if we can stand on one of the mountains of the Lord or all of them. And let's go back here. Your graceful legs are like jewels, the work of an artist's hand. And actually what it says here, the way you walk so gracefully in my ways display such dignity. I put 8. You are truly the poetry of God. I have to correct that. His very handiwork. Wow. So it's how Jesus and we are acknowledged. Your navel is rounded goblet that never lacks blended wine. Your waist is mound of wheat and circled by lilies. Verse 3, your breasts are like 2 fawns, like twins fawns of a gazelle. And the translation comes, which is pretty much nothing like we read. Out of your innermost being, because they chose navel then, but navel is like a belly button, and is actually in out of our innermost being is flowing the fullness of God's Spirit. And it's true, because it says out of it's somewhere else in the Bible, can't recall right now, but it says out of my belly comes flowing the Holy Spirit. And so let's go back. Out of your innermost being is flowing the fullness of my spirit, of God's Spirit, never failing to satisfy within your womb. Because I know probably is going here in the text in the Bible that it says the waist, but here in the translation it says within your womb there is a birthing of harvest wheat, which we are birthing. So it's not birthing like in the real life, is in spirit. So everything is spiritual, and what you're birthing, you're giving life to and it's explaining next, like we have so many, like we're nurturing so many, then they are coming to Jesus. It's what we're doing here. We are going on 7 mountains of the Lord, and we bring so many to salvation. And that's our birthing. Like we have so many sons and daughters that we don't even know. We can't even remember. So many people came through us to Jesus, and we don't know. We carry a big, big load, maybe millions, trillions, who knows? And here they are. They are the sons and daughters nurtured by the purity you impart. I love this part. May us be just like that, like we birth in this, when we nurture these sons and daughters that will come to Jesus and will stay with Jesus. How gracious you have become. Wow. So we got to that stage. I'm not sure where we are right now. So you gotta, sometimes with this, you can get in which stage you are right now and what you need to be to become the bride of Christ. Or we are going to be. Verse 4, your neck is like an ivory tower. Your eyes are the pools of Heshbon, which pools of Heshbon means fertile thoughts. By the gate of Bat Rabim, your nose is like the tower of Lebanon, looking towards Damascus. I know it's make me laugh. Your nose is like the tower. It's not like Pinocchio nose, that's for sure. And it's nothing about the nose here. Sorry. It's I'm just thinking like as the comparison is like the nose is like a tower. So let's go in the translation and find out what actually means. Your life stands tall as a tower, like a shining light on a hill. Your revelation eyes are pure, like pools of refreshing, sparkling light for a multitude. Such discernment surrounds you, protecting you from the enemy's advance. Because when we are with Jesus and we spend time with him every day, it surrounds like a sparkling light that the enemy cannot touch us anymore. It will be like so, I would say, anointed, and the Spirit of the Lord is just surrounds us all over. The enemy tried, will not be able to come to me. And this is what it says here. Your head crowns you like Mount Carmel, your hairs like royal tapestry. The king is held captive by its tresses. And here the translation says, redeeming love crowns you as royalty. We are royal. We are coming from a royal family, which our father is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And Jesus is his son, and we are the king's daughters. And we consider Jesus is, what says, our friend, our bride. He is in royal family. We are brothers and sisters. For example, me and Jesus. So we are siblings. Your thoughts are full of life, wisdom, and virtue. Even a king is held captive by your beauty. Wow. But now I'm telling you, it's spiritual. The beauty is inside as the transformation goes, and everything changes, even your steps, your way you talk, the way you think. You get more and more wisdom. You are more calm. I'm not sure what else to put, but people will notice. At one point, they will notice there's something special about you. And as I had this past weekend, I had a lady that she came under my care, and as I talked to her, I sense her spirit so beautiful, and it did not matter how she looked and how she was, as like about around from between 80 to 90 years old, maybe 86, 88, something like that. But the beauty inside, I sensed that beauty, and I told her that I just like felt like I want to love her so much, and I didn't even know her. And I told her I want to adopt you because you are just so wonderful. And I think it's what we are with Jesus. When we come to that point that people want to be around us, want to serve us, want to, I don't know how I am, but it's how I felt with this lady. And I ended up, as she was admitted in the evening, She was discharged the second day under my care. She was discharged. Like she probably stayed neither one day, and she was discharged, neither 24 hours. And I want to let her go, but it was for her best. And it's probably now I can relate with that. All right, let's go back here. Verse 6. How beautiful you are and how pleasing, my love, with your delights. Your stature is like that of the palm, and your breasts like clusters of fruits. Okay, so the translation. How delicious is your fair beauty. It can be described as I count the delights you bring to me. Love has become the greatest. Wow. And even Jesus says that. Our love become the greatest. It's the greatest for Jesus because the love we carry around, it's greater than anything else. And not just that, is the love of for Jesus. Let's move on. Verse 8, I said, I will climb the palm tree, I will take hold of its fruits. May your breast be like cluster of grapes on the wine, the fragrance of your breath like apples, and your mouth like the best wine. And we got into the translation. I will ascend my palm tree, I decree. I will take hold of you with my power, possessing every part of my fruitful bride, because we become fruitful. So whenever we say, whenever we do, it's behind us there are fruits. Like our words we're saying, whenever we talk, we teach others, there are fruits. Like people will say, oh, I didn't know that. Now I want to come to Jesus. Those are the fruits we gather, and then that Jesus comes behind us. And that's why it says we are a fruitful bride. Your love I will drink as wine, and your words will be mine. It's a very nice of saying. And so now it's the Shulamite, which is as the bride. May the wine go straight to my beloved, flowing gently over lips and teeth. And the translation is, for your kisses of love are exhilarating more than any delight I have known. Your kisses of love awaken even the lips of sleeping ones. Here, even though it says like it got cut there, and even though it's still Jesus talking here, for your kisses of love are exhilarating more than any delight I've known before. Your kisses of love awaken even the lips of sleeping ones. For example, how we portray our love that's inside us. It's not necessarily kisses of our mouth. It's the inside love that it shows out. Is inside, like for example, you says, I love you, Jesus. I love you. The way you say it, it's from inside. Those are pretty much the kisses that you give every day to Jesus. Verse 10, I belong to my beloved, which is yad yad, and yad means hand, beloved, or hand in hand. So I belong to my beloved and his desires for me, which pretty much means that the Sulamite, which is as the bride of Christ, now knows she was created for her beloved. To complete him, she is his soulmate. We were created for Jesus, to be with him. Like we work hand by hand is in that translation there, yad yad. As is always been beloved, but also means hand in hand. We work hand in hand with Jesus. We are working in the field with Jesus. And that makes sense. Like we'll be a missionary. You go, Jesus goes with you. So you work with him. Wow. Now I know that I am for my beloved and all his desires are fulfilled in me. Amen to that. Come, my beloved. Let's go back, verse 11. Come, my beloved, let us go to the countryside. faraway fields. Now, remember that in previous chapters, Jesus is calling us. It's calling, come, my beloved, let's go, let's, leave this behind, let's go away from Lebanon, let's go away from, let's go. It comes even in the last part, we came in over the night, and let's go, come with me. Guess what? Jesus didn't have to call her. She's calling Jesus to go with her. Come, my beloved, let us go to the countryside, which means faraway fields. And for example, it will be a time like Jesus keep pushing you to go to do this. And sometimes you kind of, you're scared, you don't know, unexpected. You probably have family, you have these, you have other obligations when Jesus is keep calling you. But one point, when you follow Jesus so strong and so deep, you have it inside your soul. Now you tell Jesus, let us go. Let us go in that country or that country. Let's do that and that. You're telling Jesus to come with you. Come, my beloved, let us go to the countryside, which means faraway fields. Let us spend the night in the villages, which means we will run away together to the forgotten places and show them redeeming love. Wow, I like that, because whenever you go in other countries, other places, like forgotten places, like nobody even know about those people, let us show as like as a bride with Jesus to show them redeeming love. Like it means like a love that people don't even know what it means, but redeeming love. Wow, to redeem them, the redeeming love of Jesus Christ had been through. Let's move on. We are in verse 12. Let us go early to the vineyards, which means the word is used here is called Kefarim, and that means villages. So let us go early to the villages. The villages maybe in the lost country, in the countryside, somewhere like a faraway country. Nobody knows about those people. And let's go in the villages. Now also means here atonement and henna, the same word, and that equals put the words together, the henna villages of atonement, to see if the vines have budded, if their blossom have opened, and if the pomegranates, which here pomegranate means human passion or emotions, when open they are blushing fruit and speak powerful of our hearts of passion open to our lover. It's what it is, our passion and emotions to Jesus. We will discover if their passion is awakened. So as I say, pomegranates are in bloom, and also means we will discover if their passion is awakened. So it's human passion. Let's go to other villages to see that their human passion or emotions are awakened. So whenever we go through and talk to people like about Jesus, let's see if now the passion, let's go now in those villages, in those places, and see if their passion are awakened now. There will I give you my love, and the translation says, there I will display my love for you. Because we display whenever we go in other villages, in other places, in faraway countries, in places nobody been, we display God's love. It's because we carry that with us. Verse 13, the mandrakes send out their fragrance, and at our door is every delicacy, both new and old, that I have stored up for you, my beloved. And the translation, it says, the love apples are in bloom, sending forth the fragrance of spring. I love spring. I like when everything comes alive. All these flowers blooming everywhere. It's just beautiful. The rarest fruit is found at our doors, the new as well as the old. I have stored them for you, my lover, friend. So also the apple is the apples of God's eyes. it's also, we can say that as well. Wow, it's sending the fragrance of spring. You can feel when it's spring, you sense, you see, you feel that fragrance of spring when the flowers are blooming and everything. Like it's different. Then it's pretty much it's just the new as the old, like it's in the same time as the old and the new in the same time. And we find rarest fruits which we can have rarest fruit. There are rarest fruits is found at our doors because we eman that fragrance, and we make that through our work and worship or adoration and everything else. As we go higher and higher, we will have rarest fruits, like things that no other people can have, and maybe neither the fruits that is listed in the, because in the spirit listed in the Bible might be some rare fruits, like something new, something that is just God, Jesus gives you as a reward. It gives you that specific, rare fruit, the fruit of the spirit, which is something that you never heard. So, wow, I'm just so excited. I'm just like, I had so much, just so much willingness, or no, even to explain, just doing this Bible study. It brought me much higher, the higher level with Jesus. And just to know there are those stages we have to accomplish in order to come all the way up high. And sometimes we cry our heads off because we are hurt, we are facing different situations, but through this pain and suffering, we're got to the mountains with Jesus, and we call Jesus, come, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's preach. Let's preach to these people like the in a faraway country. And it's how you gather those rare fruits inside your soul. Wow. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy it. And after this, we have one more. The last one is chapter 8. And we are done with this series of teaching, Songs of Solomon. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy it. Till next time, I say goodbye. Goodbye now.